I've known Sheila for quite a few years, and I heard about it because I sort of followed her journey as she was learning how to do mind-body medicine. And I was in the group that she formed when she first did her first circle. And so I got to see her in that different light, more as a practitioner, and then rather than just a friend. And really it was amazing because what I ended up learning is what an amazing facilitator she was. I didn't know that about her when I know her just as a friend, and then saw her more in that professional light. It was really amazing. For me, when we were in the circle, we happened to be a group of friends. You don't need to be a group of friends, but we happened to be a group of friends, and we all were there for different reasons. Some of us had some really deep wounds that we were dealing with. Others, for myself, I had a really happy childhood, but I lost somebody that was really important to my life as an adult, and so that has been something that as an adult I've had trouble dealing with. And so for me, that's why I came, that's why I wanted to take it, and it allowed me to work on that, something that has been more recent in my life. The thing that I really liked about being in a circle was that, and especially this type of circle, which is different. I've been to different types of therapy before, if you'd call that. This is sort of your own therapy that you do for yourself. Sheila facilitates the activities, the different types of meditations, but really you're the excavator. You're the one that's really discovering the things as you're doing maybe a journal or a drawing, and you're discovering those things about you that you didn't know, or where you want to be that you weren't quite sure that you wanted to be there until you do the exercise. And so that's what I liked most about it, because it's kind of like if you're doing a project or homework, something with homework. If it's something that you're really buying into, it's something you will take longer rather than something that that somebody else is doing to you. You're really doing it for yourself. So I've been able to take these things with me, I think, longer, because it's been many years since I've done my first circle, and I still, even weekly, I take a yoga class, and when our yoga instructor says, call on your spirit guide, my spirit guide is still the spirit guide that I discovered when I was in the circle. Somebody I didn't have in my life before. I didn't know what a spirit guide was until Sheila asked us to call one, and mine popped up right away, and it's still the one that I call on. I am not a fan of flying, and so when I fly now, I think about my spirit guide, and I think about my sacred place, something that I learned when I was in a circle. And so for me, I don't always use it in my daily life, but I use it in those stressful situations, things that pop up, and I seem to go, oh yeah, that's something I learned in my circle, that's something I can use in this situation. I would encourage anybody to do it, because I think it is different than what you might expect, because it really is your own personal work. You can contribute as much as you want. You can sit back and just think about what's happening in the circle. You don't have to always contribute. You might learn something from somebody that's sitting near you, which is really the special part about a group experience. But I really do think it's something that everybody should experience. Even if it's in a small introductory class, or if you do an 8-week session, I think it's something that you will use forever. Something that's really special about a circle, and something I'd never used before, is the talking piece. And what was really great about the talking piece is that it allows you to feel that this is my moment to say what I need to say, and that everyone is sort of collectively listening to you and bringing their good energy to you while you're speaking. And it makes everything that you say really, I don't know if the word is special, but it's almost like that energy's being focused on it, that work is all being done by the group when you've got that piece. And it's also nice when the piece goes to somebody else, because it allows you to be quiet for a moment and either think about yourself or what they're saying, and I think that doesn't happen very often today. We all talk so much, that sometimes we don't take that chance to pause. And so sometimes even in my own life, in my home with 4 boys running around, I think I really need a talking piece. So we can all have a moment to either say what we need to say or to let others be heard.